The bowler just taking. Too far outside the off stump. Just left it alone. Short wide outside the off stump. Batsman not interested in dishing out any stroke. That marks the end of the third over. 23 for no wicket in the chase. (23) without a wicket. Just can you believe it? The team Narendra FIBA 11 got 23 runs from the first over. They know the target, no undue risk taken. Name of the bowler, please. All right. Ravikant on a strike. This time punches the ball down the ground. A single taken. Pawar turned away in the onside. There is no undue risk taken by the batters. As he waits for the next ball. Nicely turned away. Man on the boundary going in from the deep mid wicket, and there will be a single. The focus has been on strike rotation. Just riding the ball, waiting the ball to arrive onto the bat, just guiding it to the man at backward point for another single. Slow going in the power play overs. Punched away off the back foot, straight to the man in the covers. Watch. Shot and punched away straight to extra cover. End of the over, 4 overs gone. Four overs gone, 27. Good delivery, brilliant piece of bowling. It's bowling beautifully. What a start to the over. Just tossing the ball up, getting the ball to drift and turn. Dip and turn. Bowler's name, please. Nicely turned away on the onside for another single. I think the captain won't mind it, the fielding team captain. They are exercising control. It's not going to be that easy against the spin bowlers in the middle stage of the innings. So they will feel confident as a fielding unit to eke out a victory for the team after getting under par score of 131 on board. Turned away behind square, runs, 1 should be back for 2, and 2 it will be.
डाल दिया ना
Beautifully bowled, drawing the batsman forward once again. Excellent length. Straight away to men at long on for a single. 1 bounce to long on. Where it's going to go now? Beaten with a beautiful delivery. This has been a sensational over from the spinner. He has created a couple of opportunities, almost there, to claim the wicket. A fine piece of bowling. They're exercising control and tightening the screws on the opposition in a position where you expect plenty of boundaries In the power play overs, they've been able to exercise great control over the opposition opening pair. Five overs have been bowled, 31 without loss. They need 101 run to win now in 15 overs. Beautifully bowled. Ankit Tang. Punched away down the ground, another single. More frustration for the batters. I reckon the bowlers have been absolutely fantastic in the power play overs. This is the 6th and final over in the power play overs. Beautifully bowled once again. As we saw in the first innings, it was quite evident that the spinners were getting the ball to turn and were superb. And that's what we are experiencing here in the second innings as well. Just waited till the last moment, a scratchy stroke through the offside for a single. .33 on the board. This is the over number 6 running. Though they haven't been able to take a wicket. Punched away off the back foot straight to the fielder. That's great bowling. Giving nothing away to the opposition. Neither they're giving the length nor the width to the batsman to free their arms. They're sending the man on the boundary on the onside. On the sweep. Hammered it down the ground. Very well stopped. A little bit of extra bounce in that region at mid-off position. Did well by using his shoe to blunt the sting in the ball, which was travelling towards the boundary. So that marks the end of the power play overs. 6 overs have been bowled here at the Spartans Cricket Academy in the inaugural match in the second innings, chasing 132 to win. After 6, 34 without loss. Hello. Six overs have been bowled, 34 without loss. The second 11. Total of 6 teams participating in the Jodhpur Legends Cup. The spinners have been quite effective on this pitch from the beginning. It was evident on the display of the bowling performance from the spinners in the first innings as well, and that's exactly the bowlers in the second innings replicating. It will be interesting whether the captain will spread the field or keep more fieldsmen in position to save singles and to continue to maintain the pressure on the opposition opening pair. It's been solid, steady, and in control of where they want to reach. They know the target, only 132. So the plan has been of not conceding any wicket, playing maximum strokes with a straight bat and focus on timing, and that's what they've been able to do in the first 6 overs. But the spinners from the bowling unit will believe that they will have opportunities. Short ball and punched away down the ground. A single taken on the first ball of the 7th over here in the second innings. One more match to be played right after this, starting at 5:30. Some part of the game will be played under lights as well today evening. Lovely toss of delivery, it's gone up in the air. One bounce, it's coming towards the boundary. A lot of work for the fieldsman. At back to the point on the offside. A run taken. The league stays will culminate on 23rd of February. Coming into bowl. This time he's back, he's pushing the ball away through the offside, wants the run sent back as wicketkeeper rushes and picks up the ball and makes the throw to the man at the extra cover on the offside. And the final is scheduled to be played on 26th of this month.
बार 1 घंटा पहले डाल दो, फिर तो मैं डालता हूँ स्कूल की फीस जमा करा दी।
Seven overs have been bowled here in the second innings, only 37 without any wicket, chasing 132 to win. A fine display from the spinners so far in this innings, but two capable batsmen who have spent considerable amount of time at the crease feel that they are in control of the game. They know the conditions really well. They're thinking about the options from the opposition bowling lineup to target at some stage in the game. Given the fact that this is not going to be easy start for a new batsman walking in, because there has been some assistance in the pitch for the spin bowlers. Bowler's name, please. Bowler's name. Narendra. Shot and pulled away straight to man. That shot fine. Very, very lucky the bowler on that occasion. A drag down, shot outside the leg stump. Couple of yards to the left hand side of the fieldsman. At the short fine leg position would have gone for 4. Now sending the man on the boundary at the long leg position. Lovely thrust of delivery, just changing his line around the off stump. Not so good, not so good in the field. Sloppy fielding resulting in 2 runs. The defending only 132 got to be a bit more agile, a bit more committed on the field. Beautifully bowled, saw the batsman dancing down the track. Kept it slightly wider, just going straight through to the wicket keeper. The batsman somehow managing to get to the security of the crease. Cuts, drags that one almost onto the stumps, collected by the wicket keeper. Slow and tough going for the batters. Down the track and down the ground, not quite getting the timing right. It's coming back for the second, throw towards the non-striker end, but there will be 2 runs. One thing is sure, the captain has read the pitch really well. He was of the opinion that it's going to be a slightly different challenge in the second innings. It's remarkable how effective the spinners have been on this pitch. Surely lack of pace has contributed to the efficacy of the bowler. Lovely toss of delivery, turned away on the onside, man at the square position does the fielding. End of another over. Drinks are taken. Eight overs have been bowled, 43 without loss. 8 ओवर की समाप्ति पर 43 रन बिना किसी विकेट के नुकसान पर।
आवली
पाया वाली जल्दी भले कोई दे बता
आ जा गई
मैं क्या मोटा बड़ी है तू आटा होता है पाया वाले दिल्ली हो तो पकड़ा दे भले वो पूछ मत करते रही है कह सकती
आप जरूर पता पहले ही था
He's given him out. Breakthrough straight after the drinks break. Dharmendra Kandara, the new batsman in. Will be interesting knowing how he's going to approach this innings. Team can be in some kind of difficult situation given the fact that they just lost a wicket and they're not scoring at a fair clip as well. Good captaincy, excellent field placing and rotation of the bowlers, and also assessing the conditions really well and summoning up the right bowlers at the right time. Especially well they handled the power play situation. The second innings absolutely remarkable. New batsman arrives at the crease. The onside. Hello. Most of the batters, the right-handers from the previous generation, you should say in early 2090s, were inspired by Sachin Tendulkar, the right-handers, left-handers by Brian Lara. Now, this should be interesting. Goes back and pushes the ball away through the offside for another single. So the spread out field, taking singles should not be much of a problem. Or they will reach at a period when they will need boundaries to stay in the hunt for the chase. Mid-wicket on the boundary. Stroked away down the ground to men at long off position for a single. The first aggressive stroke attempted by Dharmendra Kandara, looking to loft it down the ground to beat the man on the boundary. Now just to change, the point goes inside the 30-yard circle. Third man is on the edge of the 30-yard circle. Goes back and punches the ball delightfully well through the offside, sweep in position, and there will be another run. The singles are coming through the offside. Boundary ropes. Into ball to right-hand batsman, takes the top edge. And just falling short of the field smash. Third man up in the circle. A little bit of extra bounce. Wanted to play it square. Just going slightly finer of the outside edge. They need to assess the conditions as quickly as possible. As I've been telling you that you can think about the prospect of having at the crucial juncture in the game. It's not going to be that easy to maintain the flow of the runs, particularly for the batters, new batters at the crease. So they need to play with the control, aggression in the chase to keep it working for the team. Otherwise, the bowling has been spot on. Name of the bowler, please. Just a change. The man at the square going at mid-wicket on the boundary, on the onside. Not quite. Rather at the sweeper position on the offside for the left-hand batsman, sporting the jersey number 27. Mid-wicket is going slightly square there. Square leg on the boundary. Man at the long off on the boundary. Narendra to bowl from the far end. Beautifully bowled. The batsman managing to dig it out to the man on the boundary for a single. Slow going at snail pace. Goes back and thumps the ball down the ground to long on for single. Cuts to the man at squarish third man inside the 30-yard circle for a single. Overthrow and one more run added. Good shot, straight down the ground for 4. Excellent use of feet, lovely timing. A lot depends on how Dharmendra plays from here on. Full toss and carved away through the offside. Man puts in some effort clear on the boundary on the offside. 2 more runs added. There is a sense of emergency, urgency in play from the batters. They are maintaining the scorecard, I will tell you just before the beginning of the next over. 58. For 1 after 10 overs. For 1, 10 overs have been bowled. Both teams fancy their chances in this game. The match is interestingly poised. Sweetly timed, misfielded extra. A single taken. Ravikant sporting jersey number 25. Sporting jersey number 27, the left-hand batsman, Dharmendra Kandara. Right and left-hand combination at the centre. Just like the West Indies had Ram Naresh Sarwan and Brian Charles Dara. Just a slight change, asking the fieldsman at short third to go slightly square. Takes the top edge, it goes fine. Running away towards the boundary. The ball doesn't have the legs, so a run taken. Ravikant and Dharmendra Kandara, the two batsmen in the centre. Ravikant has a strike now. He came in to open the batting for the side. Has batted steadily, looking to hold the innings together. And turned away on the onside, aggressively played. Not in control of the stroke, a single. Rust him with a flat and quick delivery. Dharmendra Kandara with the yellow cap on. Nicely worked through the offside for another single. He's bowling into the pitch. There's a slight change in the field on the offside. Right and left hand combination is causing a lot of problems for the captain. Lovely drive straight to man at extra. He shoots at non-striker end. The batsmen are home. Stop and start game. No changes in the field. Now posting the fieldsman at extra cover on the offside for the left-hand batsman. Man on the sweep at the deep square leg. Man at the deep mid wicket for the slug sweep. Two men on the boundary for the left-hand batsman. In the air, over the top of extra. Should be back for two. That's brilliant work on the boundary. Two more runs taken. Good batting. Also, given the fact that thinking about the scoring rate currently. 11 overs. 165 for one. $65 for one. And 67 more runs required from 54 balls. 67 to win from 54 with 9 wickets standing. Waited for a long time for the ball to arrive. Carving out his stroke into the offside for a single. Slight change now. The fieldsman going towards the short third on the offside for the left-handed batter. drifting down the leg side. That's a poor bowling. A little bit of touch on to that. Ball would have raced away to the boundary for 4. Behind square on the onside. Square leg, mid wicket and long on in position. Gives home and smacks it over mid wicket for 6. It's there on the practice pitches. That's a terrific shot. What? Coming fine, 1 bounce and into the fence for 4. Meets on the pool and hammers it beautifully. Straight to the man. On the boundary coming in, but he has put it down. Driven nicely down the ground for another single. Score 79 for 1 after 12. vigilance officer on the field, thus bringing a halt in the game. All right, play to resume after little halt. Sweetly timed, straight to the fielder. Kumble, run. Off the block quickly and takes a single. There is one more match scheduled after the completion of this game. Under lights here at the Spartans Cricket Academy ground. Wonderful facilities, plenty of practice pitches, lush green outfield and very well maintained pitches here. Fantastic infrastructure. Fresh air, lot of trees around the ground. Open spaces, that's where you play the game on the weekend. In summer approaching, it's a lot of T20 cricket, corporate cricket taking place at this ground. Slammed away, one bounce. There is a fielder there on the boundary, and they will collect a single. And again, reaching for the ball, slightly wide outside the off stump, playing it straight to the fielder. He's not trying to force the stroke through the offside. He's still relying on timing to find the boundaries. Into ball to Ravikant, and his back is punching the ball hard down the ground. There's a man on the boundary, and there will be a run. Nicely stroked away to the man on the boundary. At long off for single. In the chase, quite there. How are they going to finish this game? Goes on the back foot and punches hard through the offside. He's going to take a single. 13 overs have been bowled here at the Spartans Cricket Academy ground, and the score is 84 for 1. (84 for 1) after 13 overs. 42 deliveries left.
पानी की बोतल देना भैया
48 to win from 42. Almost taking the inside edge onto the stumps, just saving the stumps. Should be back for 2. Was hurried into the stroke, getting the inside edge away from the stumps. A quick inside edge, saving the batsman on that occasion. 2 more runs taken. 86 now. From to Ravikant, and Ravikant is back and he's just stepping the ball on the onside for a single. 45 to win from 40. Hello. Nicely played by the batsman through the offside for another run. Dharmendra on a strike. Down the track, right over the commentary box for 6. Great shot. Excellent use of feet and brilliant timing. Plays it. 37 to win from 37 with that 6. With 9 wickets standing. Excellent stroke from Dharmendra Kindara. A wicket is found. ये बार-बार माइक जा क्यों रहा है? $37 to win from 36 balls. $36 to win now. from 35. Nicely tapped away on the onside. He's going to take a run, Rakesh Rawat. A lot of experience of watching him play when I was at Mice Hostel, walking across and going to the Barakatullah Khan Cricket Stadium. That was my first introduction to the world of cricket. Shot off the back foot straight to the man. Going for the slog sweep straight to the man on the boundary. The catch is taken. Coming back very, very strongly. 2 wickets in no time. Well-timed slog sweep straight to the man on the boundary. And another wicket falls. It's getting close now. Now then. It is imperative how it's going to unfold. We cannot predict which way the game will go from here on, given the fact that it's not going to be easy for a new batter coming in to get into the groove and play those shots early on into the innings. From the beginning of the innings, the focus has been on strike rotation. On the other end, the team in Narendra 11 was focusing on getting maximum runs by hitting boundaries rather than the strike rotation. Completely different approach from the Chakkan 11. Most of the batsmen have been focusing on just getting into the innings by strike rotation and then getting at a time when they can express themselves well by getting used to the conditions, but these have been slightly challenging conditions for the batters, especially when they are near the crease. So, outside the off stump, wide signal by the umpire. Beautifully bowled, is creating magic here at the Spartans Cricket Academy ground. Nicely tucked away straight to the fielder, pressure on the batsman. This is good bowling. That marks the end of another over. 30 deliveries left in the game. Rawat has a strike now. He has to take the responsibility to see their team through. Currently at a precarious position, losing a couple of wickets in quick succession. Man with experience in the middle. Slow going. from the overhead perspective. What they're doing is that the batsman with a lot of experience in the middle on a strike has extra time to think about his options. Right then, Rawat on a strike. Too far outside the off stump, wide signal. Oh, is that a no ball? Oh my God, it's going to be free hit. Free hit on offer. What's on offer? 406. Now it comes down the track, beautifully bowled. Saw the batsman somehow managed to find some part of his bat working for himself. Wants the second run as the fieldsman coming in from the boundary to make the throw towards the keeper's end. 2 more runs collected. Wide signal. Free hit remains. Rawat. Down the track, stumped, but it won't work because it was a free hit. He will remain at the crease. Remarkable scenes here as Rawat getting stumped of a free hit. The spinners are weaving magic. Rides the bounce and glides the ball to the man at the short third for a single. One or three for 3. Drifting down the leg sides, going fine. Long chase from the fieldsman, won't reach to the boundary. The batsman will take 2 more runs. Wait for the signal from the umpire. Leg by signal. One of 5. Currently the score. (27 to win from 27). Nicely bowled and very well placed there. Should be back for 2. Thus believes in taking a single there. 26-26. Sends the man on the boundary at the long leg position on the sweep. Man at mid wicket on the boundary. Rides the bounce once again, takes a run. (25-25). Finally comes up in the circle. Mid wicket inside the circle. Square on the boundary. Wide his delivery and hammered through the offside. Men on the boundary. And a single taken. 24 to win from 24. Of the bowler, please. Sorry. All right. 24 to win from 24. This is going to be a crucial over, a critical over in the proceedings. A wicket or a couple of wickets here can turn the things around for the fielding unit. Full toss, leading edge, fielder not there. Should run away to the boundary, will run away to the boundary for 4. Lucky, very lucky. Twenty to win from 23. Down the track, straight to the man, in and out. Will be around 19 now from 22. Good attendance here. The grandstand is filled with the spectators. Turned away on the onside by advancing down the pitch. He takes the single, should be back for the second run as the field spin from the short fine goes to his left hand side. 2 more runs taken. 17 now from 21. Orange sun dropping down over our shoulder on the left hand side. Man at the deep square on the boundary. Now he's on the strike, he gets forward, pushes through the offside, a gentle push through the offside. There is a misfield, there will be another run. 2 runs added. $15 to win from 20. Into Bolter, and he's reaching for the ball and flips the ball away. Delightfully well done. It's gone for 4. Umpire Hari signals a 4. Nicely timed and beautifully placed. 11 more to win now. Goes fine again, straight to the man, through his legs, it's trickling away towards the boundary. Long chase from the fielder, it will run into the boundary for 4. 7 to win now. From England, in 2007-8 tour, Indian team travelling to England, where Tendulkar played a lot of shots like that in that series, getting boundaries from short fine. That was drifting on the pad with the fine leg up in the circle, was always asking for trouble. 2 boundaries from the previous over, settling the score in favour of the batting side. Now 7 to win from 18 deliveries. Can they finish the game in this over itself? They knew the score coming into the second innings, getting off to a solid start, focusing on timing and taking the innings together, playing some calculated shots throughout the innings. Now on the verge of a victory. Swung away on the onside, man on the boundary, drops it. That's been the story. 6 more to win now. 6 to win. Can he finish the game with a 6? Long up, around 10 yards inside the boundary. Going for a slog sweep, misses out onto that one. Non-striker wanted run. Rawat wasn't interested. is he going to hit it over extra cover against the tide? Extra cover inside the circle. Coming in from the far end. Going to Rawat, and Rawat waits for the ball, taps the ball into the offside, takes a run, 5 more to win. Just firing it wide off the off stump on that occasion, the bowler. Running into bowl, and this time he lobs the ball in the air straight to the man sent back, and rightly so. 5 runs is still required to win. This has been an excellent run chase from the team Chhagan Chaudhary 11. Quick delivery and hammered to the offside. It's a fielder on the boundary. A deep cover, and then there is a single. 4 to win. All right, now Rawat on the strike. Let's take a look at the field on the offside. Long off, well on the boundary. Sweeper on the boundary on the offside. Running into ball to Rawat, and Rawat walks into the stroke and plays the ball away on the onside to deep hit wicket for a single. 3 more to win now. And he will retain the strike as well. 3 to win from 12. On the verge of victory, Chhagan Chaudhary 11 in the inaugural match of the Jodhpur Legends Cup 2024. All the legendary players who participated in various competitions in Jodhpur, Rajasthan, across India, playing for various age group cricket for Indian cricket team. Zonal cricket, this time cracked away, magnificent stroke to finish the match from Rawat, showing his class once again, reaching for the bowler, lofting it over extra for a victory by 7 wickets for the team Chhagan Chaudhary 11. Off to a winning start in the Jodhpur Legends Cup 2024 in the inaugural match. A comfortable victory in the end after conceding 23 runs from the first over. It was a great comeback by the spinners from the Chhagan 11 to restrict the opposition to 131 in the allotted 20 overs. In the fly, getting off to a solid start, good percentage shots throughout the innings and some lusty hits along the way, and eventually the experienced campaigners at the middle, Rakesh Rawat finishing the game with a delightful 4 over extra cover. That marks the end of the first game, a comfortable victory by 7 wickets for the team Chhagan Chaudhary 11. We will have the toss for the second game very soon, so the requesting upon Requesting upon both sides to join us for the presentation. For man of the match and presentation, please, both sides join us. दोनों टीमों से निवेदन है कि प्रेजेंटेशन सेरेमनी के लिए जल्दी से जल्दी हमें ज्वाइन करें. अगला मैच शीघ्र ही शुरू होगा.
तुझा हेलो मुकेश.
Raghu sir, Yasin sir, and Ashok sir, please join us for the presentation. Hello. Good evening and welcome for the post-match presentation of an exciting game. It will play from the batters from both sides and some good spin bowling as well. We've been actually fortunate to have Shahrukh Pathan, Yasin sir, Ashok sir and Raghu sir, and also Pradot for the post-match presentation for the first game. Requesting upon the losing captain to come and have a few words with us, please. Spirited play, good competitive score, but couldn't defend eventually. Please come this side. आपको क्या लगता है कि इनफ रन्स नहीं थे बोर्ड पर?
पता है हमारे जो एक मेन प्लेयर थे विक्रांत, उसकी हमको बहुत कमी रही. अगर वो ग्राउंड में होता तो हम इस टारगेट को भी रोक सकते थे. और हमका आइडिया 70 रन तक बनाएंगे, लेकिन वहाँ तक हम पहुँच नहीं पाए. और एक प्लेयर की कमी क्रिकेट के लिए बहुत भारी पड़ी हमको, लेकिन हम अगले मैच में हमारी उसकी कमी पूरी हो जाएगी. उम्मीद है कि हम अगले मैच में अपनी भरपाई वापस कर लेंगे.
आपने कंडीशंस को काफ़ी अच्छी तरह से असेस किया था. आपको लगता था कि स्पिनर्स इस तरह से इतना इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करेंगे इस गेम के अंदर?
हाँ, मुझे पता था हमारे पास अच्छे बॉलर्स थे, इसी वजह से हम मैच को 18-19 ओवर तक लेके जाने में सफल हुए. एक बॉलर की कमी रह गई, नहीं तो ये बहुत ही एक टफ मैच होता. और विजेता टीम को मेरी तरफ से बहुत बहुत बधाई. बहुत ही अच्छा गेम दिखाया उन्होंने. और मेरी टीम की भी मैं तारीफ करना चाहूँगा कि अनफिट होने के बावजूद भी उन्होंने अपना 100% एफर्ट किया.
थैंक यू वेरी मच. नाउ द विनिंग कैप्टन प्लीज. He finished the game in a fantastic fashion, but extra. What's your assessment? You were पोजीशन। आप कह रहे थे कि
नहीं, हमको 20 ओवर में चेज करने हैं, उस हिसाब से हम बैटिंग करी। आक्रामक खेलने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी हमको। हमारे एक धर्मेंद्र कंडारा है, वो अपना पार्टनर में खेल रहे हैं, हमको दूसरों की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी।
धर्मेंद्र कंडारा ने बॉल और बैट के साथ बहुत अच्छा प्रदर्शन किया आपके लिए।
आज तो खास नहीं किया, बाकी बहुत अच्छा हैं वो सब। आज वो अगेंस्ट टीम जो थी ना, पिछली बार उस टीम से खेले थे वो सर, थोड़ा डिफरेंस थे।
तो आपको क्या लगता है कि मैन ऑफ द मैच के लिए वो कंटेंशन होने चाहिए नहीं होने चाहिए?
बिल्कुल होने चाहिए।
धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू।
So the man present for the post-match presentation, Dharmendra Kandara getting 36 runs and taking 2 wickets as well. Dharmendra Kandara, the man of the match. Great comeback after conceding 23 runs from the first over, claiming 2 wickets and scoring 36 the innings in the second innings in the chase, playing an important role in orchestrating a victory for the side. That's it from the post-match presentation. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, man of the match, come along. What would you prefer, Hindi or English? आप बताइए कि पहले ओवर में 23 रन जाने के बाद आपको क्या लगा कि मैच आपके हाथ से पहले ओवर में निकल गया?
नहीं, 23 रन मैंने खाए तो मैंने कहा मैं वापस बनाऊंगा, रन बनेंगे। मुझे 23 रन पड़े, मतलब अब हमारे बैट्समैन हैं, ये रन बना लेंगे वापस। तो अच्छा था वो कि रन बने, तो थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया, रन वापस बना लेंगे।
और आपका सेकंड स्पेल काफ़ी क्योंकि उनके पास विकेट्स भी थे, वो डैमेज कर सकते थे आपकी टीम को।
विकेट थोड़ा लो खेल रहा था, तो फिर मीडियम पेस को छोड़ के स्पिन डाला, तो विकेट उसी हिसाब से चल रहा था, बहुत ज़्यादा ऊपर नहीं आ रहा था, तो स्पिन डाला। सारे स्पिनर्स ने अच्छा किया हमारे, और स्टार्ट तो इतना अच्छा था उनका कि लग रहा था कि स्कोर शायद 160 प्लस बन सकता है। हमने बहुत अच्छा डिफेंड किया, स्पिनर्स ने बहुत अच्छा किया, और हमारे सारे फील्डर्स ने बहुत अच्छी फील्डिंग, सोमू ने बहुत अच्छी विकेट कीपिंग की, मोनू भैया ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग की है, और दिलीप ने एक ओवर में थोड़ा सा मैच कर दिया था सबको एंटरटेन करके, लेकिन एंड अच्छा रहा सारा मैच का।
आपको लगता है कि आप 26 तारीख को जो कि फाइनल खेला जाएगा, आज पहला मैच है, आपकी टीम में वो वेर विदात सोर्सेस है कि वो फाइनल खेलेंगे?
हाँ, डेफिनेटली खेलेंगे। अभी तो 1-2 बैट्समैन की बारी आई है, अभी बैट्समैन बाकी हैं खेलने।
शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने के लिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच। धर्मेंद्र कंडारा, मैन ऑफ द मैच, 36 runs and 2 wickets as well. That's it from the presentation. Thank you very much everyone for joining us. Thank you.
बूट काट ले मुझे। इन छोटी कर लीजिए।
Requesting the captains for the second match to join us talks. के कप्तान ज्वाइन करें. दो कप्तानों से टॉस के लिए आए.
Woo!